Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Both Sox look for their 7th straight victory. Next. CC.
That ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
High and deep to right center. Gardner is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. The throw to first. Got him. The defense. Rick Porcello gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than the league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Slow roller back to the mound. And there's one down now. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be very careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Grounded back up the middle. Holt right there. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Now the Red Sox DH, Hanley Ramirez. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle. Castro has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Pitch from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strong.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot, and even 30 home runs on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Porcello into the windup. Here's the 1-1. And right into the shift. Nunez fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. Here's Starlin Castro in his career against Porcello. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding into the box, Greg Bird. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2. Standing in, Brock Holt, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now the first pitch from CC. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Previous history with Sabathia comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of his zone, and there's one away. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's Chase Lee. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Valenzuela over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Gregorius, base runner at first with 1 out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Mookie Betts. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0. Outside and low. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Popped high in the air. Bird is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cabrera will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Next for New York, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nunez in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1. Stepping in, Brandon Belt flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the first pitch from CC. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Missed with a slider.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Valenzuela. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Brock Holt swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here's Jackie Bradley now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. The 2-1. A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. set. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. And that retires the side. Red Sox lead. Here's Castro. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Headley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Runner goes for third. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 3rd at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation, and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Squared that one up just a little late.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play. Pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
This is line to left. Cabrera with the catch. Here's the runner now headed for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Andrew Benintendi will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And the runner back easily. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 runs, 4 hits, and And no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. He's set, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. Digging in once again, Andrew Valenzuela. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Or you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Looking at his career totals, Holt is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Here's Didi Gregorius to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0. Now. Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. On to first, and there are 2 down. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera's after it. He's there and records the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Nunez takes his lead at third with one away. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. So 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Pedroia is going to have himself extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gardner going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox,
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Ground ball left side. Gregorius with a sliding stop. He is out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, captain.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses off the plate.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Starlin Castro would be next, looking at a fastball to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Gardner has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Andrew Valenzuela. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cabrera on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Porcello's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Ready once again, Greg Bird. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Next for New York, Chase Headley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1-0 the count. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next for the game.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Castro is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they are now on the board, though still well behind.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice 2-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first run.
You know, listen, it's taken them a while to get on the board, and you know they're still behind in this one, but it's better than getting shut out.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. Looking to minimize the damage here. Liner toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Yankees 1. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple. Anthony Swarzak comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hot shot to third. Headley's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. Just a 1 for 9. Ground ball right side. Castro's able to get there. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied down the left field line. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he hauls it down in the corner. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the second deck and gone. Solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 26 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Red Sox with their 105th win, best in the division. Rick Porcello posts his league-leading 21st victory as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.